Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I got my hands on the new C2 Smart e-bike by DYU, and I wanted to unbox it in today's video. I want to take it for a ride. I'll show you all the specs of this while I do the riding scenes. Then I'll give you my final thoughts on this little e-bike. It's very affordable, it's very compact, pretty darn light, and from what I understand, it's the perfect e-bike for city travel. So if you do work in the city or live in the city, this is one of those e-bikes that are very sought after and kind of hard to get. So I was very excited to get this in my hands. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox it here for you right now, and I will put links to where you can get this down in the description section, as well as any discount codes I do find, and I almost always find discounts on all the products that I review on my channel. So if you see any other videos, make sure you look for the link in the description section of this video. Just by clicking the title of the video, it will pull up. So let's unbox it right now. All right, so I can tell you right now, it's actually completely assembled, it looks like. The only thing I do have to put on are I just have to put the seat in the seat post, which is right here, and then I'm gonna have to put the pedals on the seat. It just screws right on. Super easy. I can see here it comes with a little bike lock, which is great because, again, this is great for the city. It's got a little bit wider tires than I thought it would have. I thought it'd be a little skinnier. I actually like that because that means you can take this off-road as well, not just in the city. Kind of a neat feature. Really cool looking light here. Let me go ahead and just take it out of the box, unfold it, and I'll show you really quick some of the cool first impressions I have on this, and then we'll get it on the road. All right, here we are, 10 minutes later, fully built. It didn't take much at all. Again, just the pedals, put the seat on it was ready to go. This is how every e-bike should come when you order it online. It just doesn't happen. So I'm very grateful to DYU for this. Again, this is the C2 foldable e-bike, a city smart e-bike. Let's get on the road, check it out. All right, so I'm out here riding, and it is an absolutely beautiful day to test out the C2 e-bike by DYU. First impression, it's actually quite comfortable. Another impression is it's pretty darn stylish. In fact, it's kind of like a Jetson bike. Everybody kind of waves at me as I go down the road. A lot of thumbs up, things like that. And it's just a small little cute little e-bike, but it definitely is comfort and style combined into this e-bike. It is magnesium alloy built, which is an integrated die casting, very sharp looking. It uses a 500 watt peak motor. Now that's going to get you around 25 kilometers per hour. Pedal assist mode, you could probably get about a 40 kilometer range. Again, they're 16-inch tires, but they're 2.5 inches wide, so they're a little wider, and they consider them all-terrain, but I would think this is more of kind of a city bike myself. Battery uses a 48 volt, 7.5 amp hour battery as well. Now, one of the nice things about this, it's a small e-bike, but it folds really small too. So, I mean, that's the big benefit of this, is being able to bring it into your office, put it under your desk, you know, and then take it out. You don't have to worry about bike locks, anything like that. So security, it's really good. Plus, if you live in an apartment, it would be a lot harder to bring most e-bikes upstairs, where you could do that with this one. And you can, if you want to get more than one, you could fit up to 4 in the back of a normal SUV. That's the amazing thing about this, is how small it really does get. And I'm not going to say that it's a cheaply made one either, because it's very well made. And as I'm riding it, I do notice that the display is a little bit hard to see. It's kind of small. It's not the brightest, biggest display on an e-bike, but again, everything's minimalistic on this, and that's the whole approach of this e-bike. Everything, even the pedals, fold in. It has a smaller back rack, so you could put things back there, but it is smaller. Again, everything is very small on this e-bike. So I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this. I think if I lived in the city, this would be absolutely perfect, because as quick as a little latch right here, you could fold this so small. Again, this latch right here, you can fold it even more down to here. It's light. It can fit under your desk at work. So if you were in the city, I think without question, this is an ideal e-bike. Now, with that being said, I live in the country. So for me, this is probably not the most ideal e-bike. Wasn't that quick and easy to put it back? But it's not the most ideal for me, guys, just because I live in the country. I open spaces, everything is far away. So for me, range, speed, things like that are a big deal. But if you're just going short distances here to there, work to home, apartment, wherever you're at, or you need to carry this upstairs to your apartment, this is a great option for you because it is a full-size adult e-bike in a small size. Also, if you want to transport it in a car, you could fold this down and stick it in a small sedan. And if you could put up to 4 of these in the back of an SUV. In the back of my Jeep, I actually lined up 4 of these. So you can actually compact this down pretty darn small, which is really kind of a nice thing. As far as adjustability of all that, different sizes, the only thing adjustable on this is the seat. You can go all the way up to about here, which is about, I'd say about I'm about 6 feet tall. Or you can go all the way down here, so you could do riders, you know, right around 5 feet tall. So I would say it's probably ideal. On their website, they'll give the exact height ranges for something like this. I know a bigger person could be on it, they'll just be a little bit cramped down. You probably saw when I was doing the riding scenes, I had the seat a little bit lower because I wanted to show that you could ride this at lower heights as well as higher heights. It does have a little rack, which is kind of nice as well, very high-tech look. I actually kind of like the look. In fact, the headlight is kind of built into the frame itself. Probably hard to replace if it does go bad. Anytime you have custom bikes like this, little things like that, sometimes they're a little bit more of a hassle. It does have a little display. It's definitely not the biggest, brightest display. But again, this is kind of a budget miniature e-bike. Comes in under $700. A few other features. It does have a handrest. It is a half twist throttle to go. Cute little bell. Very small kickstand. These are 16-inch tires, so they're pretty small tires. These also fold in right here, the little pedals, so that's kind of nice if you want to make it that much smaller. Anything you do to make smaller, and that's really what this is all about. It's a market that reaches those that need small, light e-bikes that you can you know, carry around, move around, store in smaller spaces. This is really ideal. But again, 16-inch tires are a little bit smaller. I would not take these off-road. Definitely a city road type of tire without question. You don't want to get flat tires or anything like that. I did have a few people ask me what the keys are for, because there are a couple keys. The keys just release the battery. So if you want to take the battery out in the winter but leave your bike outside or in the garage and it's really cold, you can do that. You can remove this battery. You can charge the battery separate from the unit as well if you wanted to do that. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the DYU C2 Smart City e-bike. Actually, I have to be honest, I kind of enjoyed riding this. I can't imagine this being my daily rider out here in the country because everything is 20 miles or more away from me, even the store. So for me to ride something like this probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But if you're in the city, you live in an apartment, maybe multiple stories to be able to get up and down those stairs, but you still want an e-bike, this is an amazing option, and it is priced really well. I'll put links to this in the description section so you can get this exact one, and any discount codes I find, I'll make sure to include those down in the description section of this video as well. I'll go ahead and put it as the top comment too so you can find it a little bit easier if you are using a mobile phone. Overall, I give this a 6.7. It probably would be a little bit higher if I lived in the city, but I have to be fair. That was my experience. 6.7 is a pretty good score, actually. I like it. I think it's a cool little bike. I am going to probably review some of their bigger style bikes as well, because they actually have quite a few cool e-bikes on their website. And they are definitely producing really high quality bikes. So check out the link in the description and you can get to all of their e-bikes. You're going to see more of these on my channel. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again. Bye.